Ooh, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody. How are you? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope your day is going well so far. Come on in this room. Come on in this room. Come on in this room. Come on in this room and let's have a chat. Well, I call it lunchtime chat, but I'm pretty sure lunchtime probably over with for the majority. But anyway, just come on in this room and let's chat. As I said, if you are that Christian woman, you saw this caption, if you are that Christian woman who is ready to stop hiding, playing small, am I the answer to your prayers? Am I the answer to your prayers? Come on in and let's find out. There's only way to find out is if you come on in this room and let's chat and let's see if I am the answer to your prayers. And I can tell you how I may be that answer. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm sharing. So come on in this room, join me real quick, and let me share this. But before we get started, because I am very serious about my mission, my purpose. If you would do me a favor, and because of that, if you will share this live out, because I may not be the answer to your prayer, but I know without a shadow of a doubt in my heart of hearts that I am the answer to someone's prayer, to some woman who is some Christian woman. Let me be clear about that. Christian woman who is still hiding, playing small, but she's read in or confused or not sure about her purpose, wanting to discover her purpose. I know that I am the answer to her prayer. So I want to ask you before I jump in and get started here, if you do me a favor, if you would please share out this live. Because like I say, I may not be the answer to your prayer, but I know I am the answer to someone's prayer, and so are you, which is what we're going to talk about. So if you would do me a favor and share this live out, I'll greatly appreciate it. And I thank you because I want this message to connect with that woman, because I don't want her sitting there still in hurt, pain, whatever, or confusion about her purpose when I am the answer to her prayer. So if you would do me a favor and help get this message out, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's jump right on in. Thank you for joining me. If you're watching live or the replay, like I say, share this out. Once again, let me back it up and introduce myself. My name is Patricia. I am the owner of JourneyToBestMe.com, your success and mindset coach for the Christian woman, helping her to boldly walk in her power and purpose, increase her profit, and maximize her impact. Also, a podcast host of Girl, It's Your Life, Go Live It, which you can listen on Apple, Google, Spotify, as well as my website there. If you listen, check it out. Leave a review, subscribe so that you don't miss an episode. Usually new episodes drop every Tuesday. So there should be one coming tomorrow as well. So go check it out and let me know what you think as well. So jumping on in, like I said, if you caught that question, if you're watching me live or the replay, you're a Christian woman who is ready to stop hiding, playing small, who wondering because of everything that's happened, maybe something because of COVID-19. And I know people have, their jobs have lost jobs, not taking that lightly, not overlooking that at all. That's very serious. But if you've been wondering, and in your heart of hearts, even before COVID, you were on your job, but you still were unhappy, or you still was wondering if this is it, or if you still were saying even before COVID, I know there's more to what I'm doing at this job. I know there's more for me, or or if you've crying out, asking God, why am I here? What am I meant to do? I know I'm meant to do more than what I'm doing. I'm meant to experience more, and even other than that also too, maybe you have been saying, I know there's more for my life. I am desiring more for my life, and I want that more. If prior to COVID-19, and even I know COVID-19 has happened, it may have pushed that forward, or push maybe, and I know you're probably not looking at it this way, but it's an opportunity to push you to go ahead and take action. Yeah. But most of us are not looking at it that way. I know a lot of people, and I've had several conversations. A lot of people have been looking at COVID as in, it's instead of a blessing, they're looking at it as kind of a negative, and that's, or their perspective is on the negative side. So I challenge you to shift your perspective, um, and look at it as, what is the opportunity here? What is the lesson? Because and I've said it, I've always said it, for every experience, there are three questions you want to be asking yourself. What is the lesson? What is the opportunity? And how can I share it to help someone else? So that's the three questions. And as I've always said, to fastest way to get tuned in and turned on to what's going on with you is ask yourself questions. I'm asking you the question, am I the answer to your prayer? I'm going to be talking about how I may be the answer if you are that Christian woman who, like I said, who is wondering those things that I just talked about. If you're wondering, figuring out your purpose, or discover your purpose, or how to walk it out, or maybe thinking, or maybe wondering if you've missed your calling, or if it's too late for you. As I mentioned last week, I went to this training, this seminar, a couple of years back. I call her a young lady, but she was 61 at the time, starting walking out her journey, walking in her power and purpose. And I applaud her. And that's why I say it's never too late. As I said last week, it's never too late. As long as you are here, you are alive, you're breathing, your life has meaning and purpose. And as I said, I know that I am the answer to someone's prayer. May not be yours, and it's not cocky. So please don't get it that way. Don't get it twisted. No, it's not cocky. It's just that it's confident in God and who I am and whose I am, and confidence in God, and know that my life has meaning and purpose. And so does yours. You are the answer to someone's prayer. You may not believe it, but you are, because our purpose is always, our God-given purpose is always bigger than us. We're just a vessel, which I talked about last week. We're just a vessel, the avenue for God to work through. But our purpose is always bigger than us. It may start off with you focusing on your desires and what you desire. But as I said, as you evolve, as you grow, you discover that your purpose is bigger than you. So you are also the answer to someone's prayer. And think about it. I wasn't even going to talk about this. I had another subject that I was going to talk about. But like I say, I've been communing with God, partnering with Him, which you should do the same as well, partnering with Him. And as I was cooking myself some breakfast, He gave me this topic. So that's why I'm talking about it. I've switched talking about it. Am I the answer to your prayer? And I'm creating, it's because a sense of urgency is needed, especially with everything that's going on, especially this day and age. We are needed. We are needed. As I said, God is calling us forward. I truly believe that it is, I call it elevation season, but we have to stay connected to Him, and we have to do our part. And that start with you, Christian woman. Stop hiding, stop playing, and boldly walk in your power and purpose. And that, by the way, is one of the things that I help my clients do, to boldly walk in her power and purpose, increase her profits, and maximize her impact. And how we do that is, one, discovering what is your purpose. Or if maybe you know what your purpose is, but for some reason you've been afraid to heed that call. Because it's both things. If you don't know, we will come in agreement, work together, discover your purpose, as well as help you walk it out via the Woman Unleashed package, which is my 90-day coaching package that I have. So that's how I am the answer to your prayer. If you are that woman and you've been praying or crying out, and asking those questions, as I said, what is my purpose? Why am I here? Where do I fit in? Or you've been, you're meant for more than what you are experiencing, and you're wanting that more, but maybe you just don't know where to start or how to start as well. So that's what I say, am I the answer to your prayer? And you know that in your heart of hearts, if you've been partnering with God, praying with God, and He's already pricked your heart, or maybe I say something as I'm talking to you right now that resonates with you, that it clicks, light bulb, you have a light bulb moment, as they say, or you say, oh, she said something, that's confirmation, God. We've all said those things. That's the answer, that is your answer. I am the answer to your prayer. I'm inviting you to send me a message so we can come into agreement and get this thing going, get it started, get you on track to walking boldly in your power and purpose, because like I say, we are needed, especially in this day, this age, everything that's going on, constantly looking around, bombarded by all the negative things that's going on. We need to let our light shine. As Christians, we need to let our light shine, and you can't let your light shine if you're still hiding and playing small. And as I did a post last week, that said, it was a late night post that said that you know who you are. This is meant for you, and you know who you are, and it's time to stop dimming your light and let your light shine. And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing. It's time to let your light fully shine and stop dimming, stop hiding, and playing small. And once again, asking that question, am I the answer to your prayer? And you know that in your heart of hearts, if I'm the answer or not. And like I say, how am I the answer is, one, we partner together. We come in agreement. We create a custom solution to meet you where you are, that will help you go to your next level and beyond. There are some basic things that we go over as well, that help you get to the 4 C's of becoming a woman unleashed. Those basic things, of course, is harnessing the power of your most valuable asset. Hey, Miss Jennifer, thank you for joining me. That's harnessing the power of your most valuable asset. That is your mind. Our minds are our most valuable asset. That is uncovering or discovering any barriers that have been, or stumbling blocks that have been hindering you, dogging you, keeping you from boldly showing up, or causing you to self-sabotage. You put in the work, but for some reason, those limiting beliefs, those fears that you have, that keep coming up, popping up, showing up, and therefore you stop doing the things that need to get done in order to accomplish that goal. We all been there. I know I have does this sound familiar? Start a project, but it never finished. But I hop on over to this next project, started, but I never finish it. So that starting projects and never finishing them, it's time for you to finish your biggest project, which is boldly walking in your power and purpose. That is how I am the answer to your prayer, like I say. And everything that God has given me, and as I said, it's not cockiness, but it's confidence. Confidence in myself, confidence, and more importantly, confidence in God and whose I am, and knowing that my life has meaning and purpose, and knowing that my story, my message is the answer, sharing how I've overcome, the lowest point of my life, overcoming depression, overcoming the point where the enemy, as I said, one time had me thinking that my only option was to end my life, overcoming that, being molested, as a little girl, and taking that baggage, or overcoming the story where as a child and feeling like I wasn't worthy of love because I couldn't understand as a child how daddy couldn't stop drinking and choose his family and love his family. Granted, as a child, but as as an adult, and digging deep and uncovering the layers and knowing that, okay, alcoholism, that's a disease. And then also mending that relationship with my father before he died in 2009, and knowing that my dad loved me. He loved me the best he know how. And that's the thing, our parents, they do what they know how, or because that's how they were taught, so it's understanding that and overcoming that. But as a child, you don't know that. And that's why you hear me say, challenge and evaluate your beliefs. Ask the question, why do I believe this? What do I believe? And why do I believe that? And am I open to considering something different? Because our subconscious mind, which is where our beliefs are stored, that's the driver. It goes back to what I talked about, the self-sabotaging, the limiting beliefs. That is what the enemy, the fear that keeps coming up, whether that's fear of failing, fear of what others think, fear of success, fear of being visible. I had all those things. And I know that was what the enemy kept using against me time after time after time. And I've already talked about my money story. It was jacked up, and I kept sabotaging myself because of my money story. And it wasn't until I deep dive and went in and uncovered the layers, because there are deep layers to all of us based on our upbringing, our surrounding, our environments, what we experienced, or what we didn't experience, But there's deep layers that we have to be brave enough and bold enough to uncover and understand that everything that happened is just an experience. It's an experience. It has nothing to do with who you are. But until you dissect that and fully understand that, and start replacing those limiting beliefs. And that is one of the things I help my clients with, how to replace those, creating new stories that support the highest version of you. That is how I am the answer to your prayer via my Woman Unleashed coaching package. We do all these things over the 90 days because it's a 90-day coaching package. That is how I am the answer to your prayer, so that you walk away boldly walking in your power and purpose, increasing your profit, utilizing everything, your gift, your talents, everything that God has given you. And showing up how to monetize that so you can increase your dollars, increase your profit, increase and maximize your impact, because we all desire to make an impact. We all want to leave this world, making a positive impact. But if we're still hiding and playing small, we can't do that. We're making an impact, but it's not the impact that we desire to make. We're not. Thank you for joining me, birthday girl. And once again, happy birthday, Jones girl, Bernie. But we can't make that impact if we're still hiding and playing small. Like I say, you are the answer. Just like I said with confidence, I'm the answer to someone's prayer. So are you. And if I am that answer, then I'm calling you forward and calling you out, because I refuse to allow you to continue to play small and hiding. So send me a message if I am, in your heart of hearts. And of course, always partner with God and let God lead you. But if I am the answer to your prayer, I implore you to send me a message so that we can come into agreement and we can get the ball rolling, because this is the last full week of September. Oh, y'all eating and watching me. All right. Hey. This is the last week of September. The last full week of September. The months are going by. But as I always said too, earlier part, there's still time to make 2020 yours and to finish 2020 strong. 2020 is not canceled. As I've said before, if you subscribe to that negativity, that means, to me, that said you're canceling God. And we know that's a lie. So don't fall in that trap, especially as a Christian woman. I'm talking to you as a Christian, but I know with social media and all the news, and that's why you have to protect your eyes, protect your ears, protect your mind, what is going on, because the enemy is attacking. And as I said last week, he doesn't want you to boldly walk in your power and purpose. He doesn't want you to walk in your assignment. He doesn't want you to have all the good things that God has in store for you. He's actually probably have stole some of them. And I'm here to tell you, if you're with me and you agree and you're on that page, you've come to take back what he stole from you and tell him he is a lie and kick him to the curb. Put in the chat, put in the comments that you agree that you are with me and I'm not in this alone, because that's what he's here for. He wants to keep using fear and doubt to keep you stuck, or feeling like you're stuck. As I said, we're not really stuck, but he wants to keep using those two weapons because they work. As I said, just a couple of weeks ago, young lady I follow on Instagram, she did this Q&A, and the majority of the responses were fear. They were afraid. They were fear. I was afraid to step out, afraid to do this because of this, afraid to do this, to take this action because of this. And that it's working. Those two weapons, fear and doubt, doubting yourself, doubting your capabilities, tuning into that old story that has been played, over and over. And I call them lies because that's what they are. They're lies. And it's time to release those lies and create a new story and look and see yourself as God sees you. And that's like I say, one of the key basics that we work on so that you can get to the 4 C's of being a woman unleashed. You can step out in confidence, boldness, the confidence, the clarity around your big vision, your purpose, and how to walk that out. The commitment, you're fully committed. There is no plan B, C, D, E when it comes to your purpose, walking in your power and your purpose, walking out your purpose. That is your plan A because that's God's plan for you. You can't go wrong with God's plan. And if you're partnering with Him, you want His plan because His plan going to even be bigger than your plan. I know His plan is bigger than what I got on this vision board behind me, which is what this is back here. His plan is even bigger than that. I'm expecting God to blow my mind even this week. I'm expecting Him to accelerate things in my life yet this week. And that's the boldness in who we serve, the God that we serve. And that is what you should have as well as a Christian, that boldness, that's confidence. You know, what is it? What did I just say? The word is not that cockiness, but it's boldness and confidence in the God that you serve. Yes, yes, yes. No time to fear. That's one of the enemy's strongest weapons. Yes, it is. And the doubt. And it is keeping so many of us playing small, even as Christians, because of the stories, because the stories that we have that we need to release and replace new stories, the limiting beliefs that we have that we need to replace and create new beliefs and in beliefs in alignment with God's word as to who we are and how He sees us. And that's part of what we do. Like I say, when we partner together, via my Woman Unleashed package. So that is how I am the answer to your prayer. If you know that in your heart of hearts, like I say, send me a message as well. And once again, if I'm not the answer, if you're watching me live or the replay, and if you're watching the replay, don't forget to do the hashtag replay. But if I'm not the answer to your prayer, I implore of you to share this out because I want my message to get out. I want to connect with that woman that I am the answer to her prayer. And I thank you guys for watching me. I hope you have an awesome and amazing rest of your day. Birthday girls, because I know if you're with your twin sister, I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing day. I love you guys, and I pray that God continue to bless you as well.